Hello everybody, this is Ghetto Mozart. We're playing some Schedule 1 today. I'm on my test world in the beta version, and I'd like to test out what I think is going to be a really cool build. But I'd like to do a little different. I have not turned this on at all. This should be fully automated cocoa grow, and we're going to try to trap our workers in their areas so that they work faster. I'll show you how this is set up as we turn it on. We'll see if we can't get some of these guys trapped in here. Let's start with the botanist. Here is the full build. Start back here. We're using safes to make sure that they can't get in and out. And we can hop over the safes to the next area. So there's 24 air pots back here. These are the full spectrum grow lights. We also have 8 drying racks. What's happening back here is the supplies, if I can get through. Supplies are on this storage rack. I have them labeled so I don't forget. And then what they're gonna do after these drying racks is take it to this storing rack. I know drying racks aren't used right now, or you don't really need to use them for the heavenly quality, but why not? You know, why not? So yeah, they're going to be putting cocoa leaves on here, on this shelf, supplies here, and I will show you where, if I can get through here. This is the next area. See, I have it all blocked in right here. This is where both the chemists are going to be. A handler is going to be stuck in here with them as well, taking leaves from this storage rack to this one, just so we have some extra storage, and then from this storage rack to all the cauldrons. And then, of course, from the cauldrons, we go to each of the lab ovens, which will be run by another chemist, and then lab ovens to the brick press, which this handler that's going to be taking cocoa leaves to this rack and to these cauldrons will be in charge of this brick press. From the brick press, this will be our final product destination right here in this medium storage rack. It should just be bricks. And then how I have it set up, you see I have 2 deliveries here. We're going to be ordering fertilizer and soil from delivery bay 1. We'll also be ordering cocoa seeds from delivery bay 1. Now we have a handler set up for that. Loading dock to storage rack. She's taking this loading dock, which is, it shows up as loading dock 0. Both of them do, but this is the first one. All the grow supplies are going to be unloaded here by the handler to the supply shelf. Any overflow will be these 2 racks. This is just overflow of the grow material, or grow items. And the second dock, we're only going to be using this for gasoline. Alright, and then we have 1 handler unloading gasoline from this loading bay. Let's see if we can find them here. Okay, that's the one that's going to be stuck. 1, 2, 3, so this one. Yeah, loading dock to cauldrons. So she is taking from the second loading dock, taking gasoline to each one of these cauldrons. So she's going to be pretty busy walking around. And then any overflow, you'll see as the last priority for this route, loading dock to storage rack, which is this. So this should have gasoline on it. I put more signs up. I forgot to take the old ones down. Let's do that. Cocoa leaves, supplies, and then gasoline right here on the furthest rack. And yeah, that's pretty much a whole rundown. Like I said, the chemists back have four stations each of lab ovens and cauldrons. And then of course we do have a cleaner. Where's he at? Stephanie. She's got 3 trash cans in the back keeping the botanist clean. Alright, so the idea here, let's go ahead and pay our botanists and see if we can't trap them back there. I'm thinking we open up this right here And they should have a pathway back there. No. Don't make a liar out of me. You don't have any soil. I don't think I assigned these guys supplies. There it is. Okay. So we'll just assign them this storage rack for supplies. Now, I kind of want to put the safe back and see if they use the door out here. Let's see what he does here. So yeah, this is a new thing I wanted to try in this video, is just troubleshooting and experimenting, kind of see how I do it. So you have materials. He is going to use the doorway. Okay. Great. So we will leave the safe there, and we'll trap them all back there. Alright, let's do this quicker here. Supply shelf and supply shelf. Cool. Now you notice I have just the regular soil in here. This is just to get the first one going. We only have 24, so I actually have a few more. Oh well, we'll just throw it all in there. Oh. Are they stuck out here? Where'd they go? He disappeared. Oh wait, he's... Dude, what are you doing out, Jonathan? I guess he's gonna plant these from Okay, so this is why I did this. We're gonna probably need a new design here. I completely forgot that I blocked off this first area, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pots. Okay, so if we take 7 pots to relocate them, let's see. Okay, so we can put an extra one on the end here. Let's see if they come through now. Take all these racks down. It's kind of funny they're planting it in the back through the wall somehow. It's freaking hackers. Okay. So everyone should be coming through now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We have 18. Did I miscount? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 17. Well, it looks like all the back ones are gonna get soil and watered and everything. I wonder if they can't reach this rack as well. Let's take this out of the way and see if that changes anything. All of them are back there working. That's kind of funny. Good job. You guys are watering through the wall. Why don't you come through this way? Oh, bummer. We have 3 slots of room. Maybe they just think through the wall is better right now. Now, here's the question I had too. I will have a cleaner back here, but I don't think, like, if we trap them in here, my idea was to try to use signs to get them trapped in here. This. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. If not, we'll just use like a storage shelf. But once we trap them in here, yeah, the cleaner is going to have a hard time getting everything cleaned up. So I'm not sure exactly what we'll do with that. They might just have a lot of trash bags stacked up. Okay, so let's... These guys are almost done planting All the back ones. Now somehow they're reaching the second one sometimes too. All through the back wall. Okay. We'll just let them do their thing for a minute. But I would like to try... Now this is just my test world, so look away real quick here. Let's try some cocoa leaves. See if we can't get our chemists and our handlers locked in here. So let's pay the chemists, and which handler is going to be in there with them? Aldrin. It's going to be this guy, Paul. Let's find out where Paul's bed is. We'll pay him. Phil, Margaret, Helen. Does Paul not have a bed? 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on here. Hold up here. Paul Jackson. Did I just misread one of these? Oh yeah, he was the first one here. Duh. Okay. Give him some money. Look away again. 80. What's cocoa leaves? Oh, bummer. Just trying to get this started. Might have to wait on these. Oh, that's so goofy here. Wonder if these will even get touched. Okay, so 1 pot, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pots didn't get touched. That's so... Yeah, I think we'll just need a whole new setup here. But this is good to know. I'm wondering if they can even use this door. Okay, let's unblock this here. We'll block... Well, we can't stop them from getting around. Okay, so she's in there. Maybe the other 3 will come through here in a second. 1, 2... Three. Okay, I think we're all going back there. Okay, we got them all back there, so let's go ahead and trap them right here. That should leave us enough room. Yeah. Okay, and we'll see if they can use this door. So we'll see. This is blocked off, this pathway, and this pathway is blocked off. If this works, what I'll probably do is just end up reassigning an even amount of pots to everyone. I know... Okay, so everyone has 6 except for this guy. We'll add a drying rack and an air pot. Okay, drying rack and air pot. Let's go ahead and put this... We can put it here since we don't use that anymore. I kind of like being able to come through here. I'm not sure it will fit anywhere else though. Man, I could move this whole thing down 1. And... oh no, I can't. That wouldn't do nothing. Maybe it would. Okay. I would like to see our chemist and our handler in here. We're getting close, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here soon. might end up just leaving it like this, as is. It's an odd number of racks, odd number of pots. But if they're stuck back here, they should be working the whole time. Okay, let's pay the cleaner. Cleaner is okay. I really hope the botanists don't use that side door. And then this cleaner can. I have seen the cleaner just toss their bags out there to take it to the garbage. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, these jukeboxes are awesome. You can put them on shuffle. You can sync them all. You see I have like a jukebox in each one of the corners over there. If you sync them and you have them in each one of the corners, I found that it just plays music evenly. If you just have one, it'll kind of like go in and out, and it's kind of hard to listen to. But yeah, evenly around the barn or docks, these things are awesome. And there's so many new tracks too. Alright, now I got off on a tangent. I forgot what I was doing here about those jukeboxes. Oh yeah, we're seeing if they... Okay, let's pay the cleaner. See if they can't get in through the side door. I think he's going... Yes. I wonder if she's gonna pick up all the trash back here too. I think it's in range of her trash cans. She is. Okay. Cool. Just because we're trying to get this started, let's go ahead and grow these. I think it's just grow plants. Great. Now they'll harvest these and put them right here on this shelf as long as I have it set up right. And then let's go make sure and pay all the 2 chemists and Paul. I already paid Paul. Pay the 2 chemists. Now we're gonna have to turn on the gasoline as well, which is, I believe this, no. It's this Margaret. Let's go pay Margaret as well. Margaret's not going to be trapped. Margaret is going to be running to each one of these 4 cauldrons on the outsides here, and then the leftover gasoline to here. See, she'll use the sides. Well, that's working as expected. That's great. Puts the gasoline in. Now there should be cocoa leaves here soon from them harvesting. I'm gonna guess it's in your inventory. No? Where are you guys putting the cocoa seeds? I saw you harvest them. Okay. Am I crazy? Did he not just harvest this? I know that there's priority for example, she's gonna take care of these drying racks first. Air pots, oh yeah, duh. They gotta go to our drying racks. What am I thinking? It's working as, yeah, it's working like it's supposed to. Cool. Except you need to put them on the drying rack. Maybe they only do it when there's 20 there. Not sure on that one. I swear I've seen them put it up in chunks. Now this destination is going to this storage rack. Okay. We can go ahead and turn on the unload. Yeah, the unload for the supplies now. Where's our cleaner at? What are you doing, cleaner? Oh, jeez. Don't tell me you have nothing to do. Don't. Okay. So, the cleaner will use this door to go out. I've seen him go out this door and put stuff in the trash. Or out this door and put it in this trash. So why aren't you using this door coming in? Only going out? Is that a one-way door there? Okay, we're learning. Let's go ahead and turn on Helen Scott. We'll pay her. Okay, our cauldrons are filled up nicely. This has got to be Helen. I think the last one. I think everyone's paid now. So this large store or this medium storage rack will go right here to trap them in as soon as we get a few leaves. The leash should trigger the handler that's going to be trapped in here. Helen is unloading. Great, okay. Helen and Margaret will not be trapped. They're going to be our runners for the unloads. Paul will be trapped with the chemists. And we don't know what to do about Stephanie here. Let's see if she comes through now. She is. We'll try to trap her back there and see if she can't use this doorway on the out, or going out at least. Yeah, come on, Stephanie. Is this Stephanie? Yeah, come on, Stephanie. Don't let us down here. When I come back, this should all be cleaned up. Or at least a pile of garbage bags right here. I would accept if you put garbage bags right here. And just, if you're stuck, that's fine. Okay, we are hanging. We aren't hanging some of these. Okay, what the... It's a little annoying with the drying rack sometimes. That they don't automatically hang them. Sometimes they do, like this one. And it doesn't have to be 20. Like I remembered, I can hang it like 2 or 3 or 4 at a time, whatever, 1 at a time. But it seems like none of these other ones are. Now you would think, I'll show you again, I have the drying racks as the first 2 priorities. The only thing I could think of is that they are putting it on the drying rack and then going to their next task here, and maybe putting on the drying rack resets it and they go to the next one, and then once it goes back around they'll dry it. We'll have to see how that works in the future. If that's the case, I hope that they put it on and start to dry it, and that would be the, you know, full quote-unquote task for that. Let's see how this unload's doing. We'll have to adjust this a little bit. We've got plenty of soil. Usually to get these started, I get, you know, 30 seeds, 30 fertilizer, and then just 20 soil in there as holders. Now she's starting to fill up our overflow, which she will eventually take these 2 racks here to our supplies. So really just some extra here. Again, I like to set them up all even. Because of priority, she will take top left. All workers will take from the top left slot all the time. Fill it up from the leftmost slot going right, like this. So that's why I like to have this set up a little different, and then it should just go. We'll put this soil here so it's used up first. And then we'll put cocoa seeds, fertilizer, cocoa seeds, fertilizer. Okay. Now we are full on gasoline. Great. All these gasoline in them. Now, cocoa leaves. Please tell me they're drying. Oh, they are. Okay, great. So that must be how it works. So although I did set these as, you know, 1 priority and 2 priority, number 1 and 2, I have that for all my botanists. they must put them on a drying rack and then move to the next task, or the next, rack or pot in their priority, and then they'll dry them the next time around, if that makes sense. So this is all in order. They'll do this drying rack, then this drying rack, then this air pot, then this air pot, then this, etc., etc. That's going to be for all workers. The routes and stuff for the handlers, the chemists, they'll go in order and priority. Alright, looks like our cleaner might be stuck. See what she says. Fudge. Maybe that will reset her. Are these guys stuck on each other? I don't think you're hanging. Okay, you got lucky. Stephanie's glitch. I'm thinking that she can't use this doorway anymore. Okay. If we put this here, there should be enough room if we end up needing another drying rack. These should almost be dry. I'm not sure if we sleep, it'll give us some extra drying time or not, but we're gonna try it here. This new song is such a good item with all these new tracks. We're just jamming, building, experimenting. Okay, 6. So we're gonna try and sleep. See if that doesn't speed up the drying racks. I'm unsure. I know the launderers, if you're laundering money, that does speed it up. It gives you 2 or 3 or 4 hours. Let's see. These didn't do anything. Good to know. But we are drying. All of them are drying, so this is working great so far, except for the cleaner. Stephanie is bugged out here. Let's see if this... Now where are you going? Should be picking up more trash. You gonna go reset out there? I don't know. Shouldn't need anything else. Alright. We're almost done unloading all our product here. We'll even it out a little bit, and then we should have some cocoa seeds come in after this. I'll help her unload this just a little bit. Cocoa seeds, great. Now, how I did these deliveries to make it even is 120 fertilizer, 140 of the extra long life soil. So that's 3 uses, 3 times 40, 120. I'll just order it to the dock's warehouse. Make sure it's loading dock 1 if you're setting it up like me. And then we'll just order 120 cocoa seeds. Dock's warehouse, loading dock 1. Since there's already a delivery in progress, we'll just get it queued up to place the order once this is emptied out. Yeah, you could definitely speed this up. Like I said, you don't need any drying racks. I just think it's kind of a cool extra step. Eventually, I'm sure there'll be customers that require only Heavenly. But right now, this premium of any product will work. So yeah, if you want to, you could set up all grow or air pots, whatever, grow pots back here. Are we froze here? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that they don't like to be trapped back here. No one assigned to this. Okay. So we'll try to get them all back here again and get the cleaner locked in with them. I don't think they had anything to do. That's why they were just standing there. They weren't stuck or nothing. But we didn't have the cleaner. Oh yeah, this isn't assigned. assign him this pot here. Who's this guy? Yeah. We'll do one more air pot for him. Okay, let's go ahead and just grow all these again. Speed up this. We'll get all the botanists back. Yeah, I'm really surprised they don't use that side door. But that's alright. At least we can get the botanist trap back here. It might be a little dirty. Maybe we'll just let the cleaner in like once a week to go clean up for a day. Maybe something like that. Okay, all four are back in here. We'll wait for the cleaner. Yeah, maybe we'll just let her out once a week. Alright, so it's good to know the safes work. Keep them trapped, because we can hop over those. We'll put an extra thing of cocoa seeds in here. 30-30, yeah, that should be fine. And, you know, give me one more of the long life soil. Swap that out for fertilizer. So that's how I always start out my grows, whether this is cocoa seeds or weed seeds of whatever, granddaddy perps, you know. This is how I set up my supply rack. Okay, and any time here, these should be dried. I think you can speed up drying. While they are drying, let's see if there is a command for that. Grow plants, that's what we were using. We didn't see it that time through. That's alright. Didn't see it that time through. Alright. These are so close to being dry. 10 minutes. It's got a little while longer. All of these. So yeah, now we're just waiting on I didn't set up this pot back here, did I? Fertilizer, destination. Where are these going? Alright. Destination here. Oh, okay, so the only thing I don't like about these jukeboxes is it is music. If you turn this off, nothing will play, but you turn it back on, sometimes the music from the game will like overlap. How both are playing. So I do come in here and I pause the jukebox if the music starts playing in game. Yes, put it on the shelf, please. Don't let us down, Jonathan. Alright, let's get that shit out of here. Crap, whoops. Oh, we are playing an adult game here, I guess. Let's go back to our drug farms. But don't say the S word. Okay, output. I'm guessing that they're gonna do that as a separate task. Put them there. Oh, nope. Okay. Wait a little longer here. These are all set up fine. Everybody's paid. We can make another order of gasoline soon. Or at least get it queued up and ready. Oops. It's gonna be from Oscars. We just do a whole full thing of gasoline since the loading dock 2 is the only thing we're using that for. Just gasoline deliveries only. Okay. Soon we'll have cocoa seeds. Cocoa leaves, I mean. Okay, that's ready. These are all getting really close. Did I miss that? Oh my gosh. Well, she's stuck again because all of her trash cans are full. A little unfortunate. That's alright. Hey, Jonathan, take the dried leaves and put them on the shelf, please. Okay, that should be the last regular soil. Yeah, just extra long life soils now. I'm just using the basic ones to just get the first grow going. So this might seem like it's taking a long time, which, you know, it's taking a little bit of time. But just remember, it's fully automated, so all this time I'm just sitting here watching. I could go be making deals or working on builds in my other properties, laundering money, whatever you want to do, stocking your dealers. So once we get this working great, we'll just order deliveries, and that's it. We'll just go collect from that front rack once we get that set up. Okay, you should just be putting fertilizer here, and then finally, hopefully take these dried leaves and put them here. If so, that will trigger all of our chemists, except for our lab oven chemists, to get in there, and we'll trap them. So what we might do, what is it, raw cocaine? No. I'd like to get the chemists in here using the lab ovens, but they're not going to be done until one, you know, full cook from the cauldron gets put in there. Oh, you gotta water your plants. Okay, water this and then take these. Nope, he's gonna harvest that, I think. Okay, we got dried leaves here. Come on, Donald. Put it in there. Rebecca and Emily. Okay, what a crew we got back here. Hold on. Did he do it and I didn't see it? Are you stealing? Okay, he did it and we didn't see it. I see. Okay, cool. Richard's in here. We missed the handler. Might be a little challenge getting these three locked in here. But we will see. Okay, more leaves are coming in. Glad to see these are working as intended. I would like the botanist to take, you know, do all this in one step. You know, put it in, dry it, and if there's something in the output, put it on the, you know, destination. I would like to see that in the future. I think that'd really help up with the drying racks. Oh, let's lock these guys in here. Okay, we might have enough to get them locked in. Oh shoot, okay, so what we're gonna do is, this is fine for now. Once this gets filled up, then the other ones will get filled up. But they can take 4 input slots, which is kind of a lot. So what we're gonna do is this. To trigger the other chemists to come in here. Pause inventory. What the heck? Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and trap them in. Now once we get one cooked, Yeah, we'll be able to get all 3 trapped in here. And then we will need to reset this final destination here. But we'll do that in a second because we'll have to take it open. Get this chemist going. Okay, great job back here, everyone. Except for you, Stephanie. You're not doing too well. Over here, everything's going well. It makes me think that these are glitched, but they're not. They're just... They have no pathway, so they're not... Their last task, they just stop. They don't move at all. I would expect them to try to pile up right here, but I guess they're just not programmed like that, which is fine. Okay, so once another task pop up, they quote-unquote unfreeze. Now this has 3 minutes. I think if we sleep here, it does speed these up. This would drive me crazy here. I hate how there's something highlighted. There we go. Alright, let's sleep real quick. Those should be done, then we'll get the other chemists locked in. I think everything will be good to go. And like I said, I might rearrange the back row section. It's a little uneven. Okay, sweet. He's put the raw coke in there. Oh, what in the world? That works. He teleported in, but I hope he doesn't teleport out. Anthony is a little cheater too. Teleporting everywhere. Okay, cool. Well, if this works, this should be the last test we have. All 3 stay in here. And it looks like he is. I have no idea why he teleported in here. That was wacky, but that helped our build out. We don't have to replace this storage rack. But yeah, this is the full build. Thanks for watching and troubleshooting with me. I hope you learned something. I know this ended up being a really long video, but maybe this will give you ideas for your guys' grows or builds. If so, let me know what you end up doing in the comments. Have you ever tried to trap workers like this? You know, this is the first time I ever tried it, and you know, it works. It's working out pretty well. We'll have to figure out what to do with the cleaner. Like I said, maybe I'll just let her out once a week, let her in once a week to clean. But yeah, I think this is overall a success. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to tweak it a little bit. Might end up removing the dry racks, but since it's set up and working, you know, I might just leave that. But this is just my test world. I don't really play on these. I just do builds to test stuff out. But yeah, thanks for experimenting with me. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comments. It's the first time I've done this. Usually I'll get everything set up and then just do an overview. But if you like troubleshooting and trying to learn like that with me, let me know and I can do some more of these videos. But have a great day and thank you for watching.